Hi everyone, it's John the Dyslexic Geek here. In today's video I'm going to be reviewing the LEGO Superstar Destroyer Executor. This set, which costs £60, $70 or €70 and contains 630 pieces. I pre-ordered this set I think way back in February, March, so I've been looking forward to getting my hands on it. Very much looking forward to building it. So let's get it built and I'll give you my thoughts and opinions on this set. Okay, so my first impressions of this set, it's very good. Really good, in fact. Far better than I expected. When this was first announced, I was excited to see it come back. Obviously it's nowhere near the scale of the UCS, but I wasn't too sure if it was going to be too big, too small, but now I've got it built. I think it just looks fantastic. It's just the right size. I think what LEGO have done with it is a really nice, sleek looking model, with really good effect with the light grey and dark grey. It's just fantastic. I saw it a few weeks ago in my local LEGO store. I was quite impressed when I saw it then, but when I can actually get it in front of me now and interact with it, it's a really much more substantial build than I was expecting, and it was a really enjoyable set to put together. I had great fun doing this. You only get 6 bags of LEGO in the box, and it all took about 4 or 5 hours. But sometimes I like doing these sets where you can sit down for a few hours and have a finished model by the end of it. Really very satisfying to put together. It's absolutely brilliant. It's so nice to see that these tile pieces, they're printed and not stickers. I was surprised at that. I thought they might have been stickers, so that was a really nice surprise. It just looks, it really is striking. I think it looks like the stand's very sturdy. I think it'll look good on my shelf. Far more detailed. Well, it's not super detailed in terms of some of the LEGO sets that we get, but it's very effective. I think it's a very professional looking model, if you know what I mean. I think I love it. I just love it around the back. Really good. Looking at the Star Destroyer a little bit close up, I think it's really interesting to see the techniques LEGO employed in terms of the superstructure. It's quite a simple but really effective design technique. Obviously, it's nowhere near the scale of the UCS one from a few years ago, but it's very effective, and I think it looks really good. It was interesting to put together. It was good fun. Very cleverly thought out. Down the bottom you have these 2 pieces here. They are printed. So you've got the 40th anniversary of the Return of the Jedi tile and the Executor plate. So that's nice to see those are tile pieces and not stickers. That was really good. I think the ship just looks fantastic. It looks really good. It's very sleek, imposing. The only thing I would say about the front of the set, it's a bit flimsy at the bottom, at the front. There's not much really holding these 2 panels together, so you can't tell when it's sat on the shelf, but that's the only really slight criticism I'd have of the construction. It'd be nice if these had been a bit more secured in place, but they are what they are. And there's no, I'd like to see more of a bridge. I think this is basically the bridge here. It would have been nice to have been a bit more substantial bridge element, but no, there's not. It is what it is, but it looks good close up. When we move around the back, again, I do love the effect on the engines. Really good effect. These orange studs really do stand out against the light and dark grey. Very good effect. I think the engine's really good. Looks fantastic from the back. I love these little Star Destroyers, sort of flying alongside it. Quite effective, very simple, but a very effective look. Very detailed, much more than when you see it on images, when you look it up close. Very good. Overall, I have to say, super impressed. I really do highly recommend it. I think this is a great value LEGO set. LEGO, I really do hope this is the sort of kind of models that you may try and make more of in the future. I love the huge UCS sets and that they are very impressive, but reality is most LEGO collectors only have so much room for so many of those sets. These are not simple, but they're small and effective, and they really do the job. I would love Lego to do more of these. I would like I know they did a Nebulon B give promo a few years ago for Comic Con, but I would really like Lego to do one of those. Maybe a Mon Calamari, something along those lines. Sets we haven't necessarily seen before. And it makes the cost of entry very accessible for people, especially with the UCS sets. They're very expensive. It's not the sort of thing people are maybe not too comfortable spending money on. Personally, I don't, as much as I like the UCS in terms of the Millennium Falcon and the AT-AT, I don't know if I could ever justify spending that kind of money on it. But this is perfect. It really is. I really, really do recommend anyone buying this. I think it's just the right size. It's not too big, it's not too small, but at the same time, I feel like I've got my money's worth. As I say, when it was first announced, I was worried that it might be a bit too small, a bit too micro scale. But the finished job is really good. Yeah, I do highly recommend this set. I think it's one I think you'll enjoy. You'll have great fun building, and when it's done, it doesn't take up a huge amount of shelf space. The stand's nice and sturdy. It's not going to fall over anywhere. The only criticism, as I say, I suppose, is the bridge. It would have been nice if it had a little bit more to it. But then, if you had a bigger bridge, it might look a little bit out of place in terms of the rest of the set. But that would have been something maybe a little bit nicer. And at the bottom, I suppose, as I say, under the close-ups, a little bit flimsy, but it's not a deal breaker. Once it's on the shelf, you're never ever going to know. And you say it's not really it's not a set you could really play with. It's definitely a display piece. I love these Star Destroyers. They're a really good effect. Really, I think it's fantastic. It's also a little bit of a shame that there's no minifigure in this set. It would be nice if Lego had included a Darth Vader, perhaps. That would have been just the icing on the cake. But it's not the end of the world. Yeah, brilliant set. So please let me know in the comments what you think of this set. Is it one you've got, one you want to get? Please can I ask you to leave a like, and if you've enjoyed today's video, I'll be very grateful if you consider subscribing today, and I look forward to seeing you in my next video. Thanks very much for watching today.